Hello everyone, my name is V. Saranya and I'm pursuing my BE in Sri Venkateswara College of Engineering, Electronics and Communication Department. And in this video, you guys will be able to see about the case study of wireless technologies in industrial applications. Introduction. In this current generation, technology is at its best. Many improved technologies are more facile than they have been before. Wi-Fi, which stands for Wireless Fidelity, is a wireless way to handle networking. This functionality allows computers, smartphones, or other contrivances to connect to the internet or communicate with one another wirelessly within a particular area. Wireless is a term that describes telecommunication where the electromagnetic waves carry the signals over part or all of the communication path. In the early 20th century, there were wireless transmitters that went on air using Morse code through radiotelegraphy. It was also called as radio because modulation was made possible. Modulation is used to transmit voices and music via this wireless medium, radio. Different types of wireless in technologies. Many different types of wireless devices have been introduced for use with wireless communication, so users can communicate even from remote areas. For example, a satellite is used for communicating over a world using wireless communications. In closed environments like colleges, banks, offices, industries, etc., the communication or transfer of the data is done with the help of wireless sensor networks such as RF modems, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, and Zigbee. When we use wireless sensor networks over cable networks, there are different advantages like it's reliable, it's authenticated, cables are not used, and it it costs less than wired methods. RF module. In RF module, this is used to operate the radio frequency, and usually the frequency range varies between 30 kHz and to 300 gigahertz. Advantages of RF. RF is used for radio and television transmission and also for cellular mobile phone services. It is also useful in many medical applications including MRIs, which are used for taking images of the human body, and in diathermy instruments for surgery. It is used for object detection by radar technology. Disadvantages of RF. If the radiation is uncontrolled, then it will have serious impacts which affects children, older patients with pacemaker, birds, and small insects. RF waves can be easily hacked by intruder with all confidential data can be decoded. RF module is influenced by the following factors: sensitivity of the receiver, transmission power, line of sight. Bluetooth. Bluetooth was initially developed in 1994 by a Swedish mobile phone maker, Ericsson, to let laptop or computer make calls over a mobile phone. Since then, many different companies have planned to make Bluetooth the low power short range wireless standard for a wide range of devices. Bluetooth is a short range technology used for wireless personal area network VPAN and supports an ad hoc networks. The main aim of Bluetooth is to provide universal short range wireless capability. Advantages of Bluetooth is easy to connect for sharing data files with other devices. It uses low power signals, which is an advantage of consuming less battery than others devices. It has the ability to connect 7 Bluetooth devices at a range of 30 feet from forming a piconet. Disadvantages of Bluetooth. The data rate of Bluetooth is 1 Mbps, which is slower when compared to infrared. It is easy to intercept and is vulnerable to attack because of the high range of radio frequency. No inbuilt line of sight for security, so it can be more easily hacked than infrared. What is Wi-Fi? Wi-Fi is a short for wireless fidelity, which is a way for wireless devices to communicate. It is also a Wi-Fi Alliance name for wireless standard for a protocol that is used for wireless communication. Wi-Fi devices are certified interoperable, which can run on the medium range networking standard 802.11, which runs at speeds roughly comparable to those of wired networks. It also runs on free portions of the radio spectrum, meaning that unlike cell phone communications, no license is required to broadcast using 802.11. Advantages of Wi-Fi: no wires are needed for establishing an internet connection. Users can access the internet anywhere, anytime, and can freely move anywhere within the range of Wi-Fi and can use internet in the surrounding area. Cheaper than wired connections. Disadvantages of Wi-Fi: wireless connections speed can be sometimes slow when compared to wired connections. When the weather conditions are bad, it slows down the internet speed due to the lack of proper Wi-Fi signals, that is frequency. Setting up a wireless connection is not cheap, especially in a large facility, because companies need many routers and access points to set up the internet connection. What is Zigbee? Zigbee is a wireless technology developed to address the needs of low cost, low power wireless machine to machine networks and operate on the IEEE 802.15.1.4 physical radio specification. This frequency bands on which Zigbee operates are 868 MHz, 915 MHz, and 2.4 GHz, and maximum data rate is 250 kbytes per second. One of the major advantages of Zigbee is that these devices are capable of operating for several years before their batteries need to be replaced. Advantages of Zigbee are Zigbee devices typically consume very little power, making them ideal for battery operated devices and extending their operational lifespan. Zigbee supports mesh networking, enabling devices to rely on data through multiple nodes, increasing coverage range and reliability. Zigbee components are generally inexpensive, making them a cost-effective solution for large-scale IoT deployments. Disadvantages of Zigbee: Zigbee has a lower data rate compared to some other wireless protocols like Wi-Fi or Bluetooth, which may limit its suitability for applications requiring high data throughput. Zigbee operates in the crowded 2.4 GHz frequency band, which can lead to interference issues in environments with many wireless devices operating concurrently. Although Zigbee devices can form mesh networks to extend range, each hop typically reduces the data rate and increases latency, limiting the effective range of the network. So let us look into the Bluetooth versus Wi-Fi variations. So in Bluetooth, the bandwidth is around 800 bps bits per second, and in Wi-Fi it's 11 megabits per second. Hardware requirements in Bluetooth are an adapter and on all devices that connect to each other is required, and in Wi-Fi the wireless adapters on all devices of the network, a wireless router or access point is required. Cost: according to the cost, the Bluetooth is slow and Wi-Fi is high. Power consumption: the Bluetooth has low consumption, and Wi-Fi there is high power consumption. Security: less secure, and Wi-Fi is more secure. Bluetooth ranges from 10 meter and Wi-Fi ranges from 100 meter. Primary devices of Bluetooth are it includes USB, mouse, mobile phones, keyboards, etc. It includes in Wi-Fi, the primary devices includes computer, desktops, and servers. And the difference between Zigbee and Bluetooth can be referred as, according to the network topology, the Zigbee has ad hoc, star, or mesh, and in Bluetooth, the small networks like ad hoc. Frequency: it ranges from 2.4 gigahertz, and in Bluetooth, it ranges from 2.4 gigahertz. And nodes per network in Zigbee, it is 255 per 65 kilo plus, and in Bluetooth it is 7. Key attributes of Zigbee are low power, cost and reliable, and in Bluetooth it is cost and convenience. Application focus in Zigbee is monitoring and control, and cable replacement in Bluetooth. Thank you.